Joey Reese and Billy Boot Shop.
Are we doing another hour?
Pizza.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Joe?
do the next hour. So
You don't have to. This is not. I don't want to pressure you.
No. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
Just get
I'm
it over
prepared
with.
for
Let's
it.
get this over with.
Yeah, I'm prepared for it. So you guys, welcome for you Patreons.
Very cool,
Welcome
man.
to another episode that your hard-earned money is going for. And I want to kick it off with something. I don't want to say important, but it's definitely not talking about face tattoos and stuff like that.
It's definitely not.
So I'm going to run this situation by you, and then you tell me if I made a buffoon out of myself. I don't think I did, but you give me your opinion.
Okay.
So I work with this girl, and she's Jewish, and she is very, very, very proud of her Jewish heritage.
Uh-huh.
And so she is currently in Israel doing like a tour of Israel and all that stuff in relation to being Jewish.
Okay.
So she posted some pictures on her Instagram and stuff like that. And I sent her a message, and I literally said this in the message. I said, I don't want to sound stupid or disrespectful or anything like that, but while you're in Israel, are you seeing like all sorts of places? Like, are you seeing like where Jesus died? And are you seeing, these different things? And she wrote back like, LOL, I'm Jewish. And I was like, I know you are, LOL, but I'm asking.
So it was JC. Boom.
Yeah. So I'm just like, so
that's not nice.
So she didn't get mad at me, and she wasn't like, are you stupid? I'm Jewish. Why would I be doing that? But I did have to clarify, like, well, I didn't know if you went to Israel, and yes, you're Jewish, but like, I didn't know if you were taking in all the sites or just everything that's specific to your religion. So like if I went over there, I'm not Jewish, but I'm going to go to the Western Wall. I'm going to see all the sites that deal with, oh my gosh, I have somebody at work who is texting me nonstop. Let me take
Okay,
this.
answer this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I might lose you, okay? Give me a sec.
Okay, I'm still here. Joe, it's dark in here. Hey,
Oh, jeez.
hey, everybody. It feels cold.
Okay, the good news is I didn't lose you.
All
Okay,
right.
good. It worked. Okay, it
What
worked.
happened at work? Is it bad?
No, it was nothing. Somebody
that's
was
good.
giving me information about long COVID, but they text me
Really?
like 4 texts in a row. So I thought
Motherfucker.
something bad happened in the
That's
city. I thought I was going to have to flip up the bust of the president and push the red button and slide down the pole.
Yep.
So anyway, back to it. So she's Jewish. She's in Israel visiting Jewish sites, and I had asked her if she was taking in all the sites. Do you think that was a dumb thing to ask?
Maybe. Because I don't know. I mean, like, there's two kinds of Jewish people I know. People that believe in it, or people that are ethnically Jewish. So both of those people would be like the people that believe in it would be like, that's offensive because Jesus was not the Messiah. And I don't know why they believe that, because he died. I don't know. But that was also prophesied. Anyway, they don't believe Jesus was the Messiah.
Right.
And then people that don't believe, that are just ethnically Jewish, are like, why the fuck would I care about that?
Yeah.
I didn't even care about this. Like, I just want to see the homeland. I just want to go to Tel Aviv and go to some nightclubs.
Yeah, because like the way I looked at it and the way I was asking was kind of what I already said. Like, if you go to the Vatican City, nobody's going to the Vatican City unless you're Catholic, because that's what it is, right?
Maybe curiosity.
Okay, maybe curiosity, but really, what would be the curiosity of going there if
or
you?
it's beautiful. Isn't St. Peter's Basilica there?
I don't know, but
Yes.
like in Israel, there's like obviously the word obvious is almost too obvious to have to say it. Obviously, there's Jewish history, rich history. There's Christianity, rich history, and Muslim rich history is all in Israel, right? So, like the old city, the old city Jerusalem is, there's like four quarters. There's the Christian quarter, the Muslim, the Jewish. And then the fourth is what, the wall. I think that's where the
Is
Western
there a
Wall and
fourth-
stuff. The
Are you
temple.
thinking about Berlin?
No.
The wall?
Yeah, like the Western. You know what I mean? I think people have called it the Wailing Wall, but I believe that's derogatory. I don't believe the Jewish faith likes it being called the Wailing Wall.
Okay.
So
It's like the
it's called the
remnant
Western.
of the temple that Herod built,
Yes.
which the Dome on the Rock is built on, which is there is a rock
Which is
underneath the
Muslim.
dome. Yeah, because they believe Muhammad ascended into heaven from that rock.
Yeah, and like tied up is like Pegasus horse or something there.
I guess.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
so exactly what we're talking about. There's so much stuff there. And that's basically what I was asking her. I was like, are you there just taking in all of the history, like all of the sites? So on her day, she's walking around or on the tour bus. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if she's there with her family. I don't know if she went there with her temple, or like I don't know how or why she got there. All I know is I opened up my Instagram today and Renee Hertz was in Israel getting a bunch of pictures taken at places. So I was just kind of
Okay.
asking, hey, if this is where, the Western Wall is, this is where, Jesus did this, this is where Muhammad did this. That's kind of what I was asking, if she was taking in all of that or not. And
Yeah.
and so I didn't think I was like out of line and we had like a great conversation. So it was just kind of at the beginning that was like a little goofy going back and forth. And she's like, duh, I'm Jewish. Like, why would I be going and visiting these sites about Jesus? And I'm like, well, I mean, in the
He is
U.S.,
Jewish.
in the U.S., you could drive from one side of the U.S. to the other, and you could see Native American history, Civil War history, the Underground Railroad history. Like, there's all sorts of histories that, whether it deals with you or not, you go and you see it because
Yeah.
it happened on the soil that you're standing on. So that's kind of why I was asking. Like, I didn't.
She was not interested in the history of Christianity.
No, like none of that. So she was
Did not
only,
have-
so
okay.
she told me that she was only going to Jewish significant sites. So she said that she had gone to the Western Wall, Old City Jerusalem, a couple of other there's like a Herod had like a getaway in like a mountainside, like a cliff on the mountainside.
Yeah.
And so she went there, and then tomorrow she says she's going to Tel Aviv. And then I was reading up on all this stuff because I told her, I was like, tell me where you've been, because I get nerdy about this stuff. So then I go and I like look it up, and I'm like, well, what happened there? So then I saw that like Tel Aviv is like where like Jonah and the whale, like, his whole thing kind of started in the area that they believe is Tel Aviv. Stuff like that.
Where he started out, and then
Yeah.
he was going to Tarsus, which
Yeah.
I think is in Turkey.
Yeah.
That's
So
where the Apostle Paul is from.
yeah, so like it says that the prophet Jonah started his whatever in the area that is now Tel Aviv.
It was a little vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a retreat. He did a church retreat, got all fired up, and then went out. So
He did.
yeah, so that's what. So I was just like, I just wanted to see what you thought. I think I overloaded you to the point where you almost couldn't say that, yeah, I was out of line. But that's what I did. And I was asking her questions about it. And she started off like a little taken aback. But then I think I explained myself pretty well. But like if you went to, have you ever been to Israel?
No, I would love to go.
It's one of those places that the older I get, the more I want to go. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, there's nothing. There's no reason that I would want to go. And if people are like, yeah, but you could see, this, and just think that like you could possibly be walking where Jesus walked and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to go over for that. Like I'm good. I'm good. But now the older I get, I'm like, you know what? Maybe like a trip to what do they call it? Like the Holy Land, like would be interesting. But then I think like, yeah, then I could use that money and go to Hawaii.
I could do something relaxing.
Yeah, I could go to Ireland and drink Guinness right from the tap. So
yeah, yep, same. Like,
Yeah.
Also, like I want to travel with my kids, and I'm like, I don't want to go someplace where it's like there's a danger of rockets being shot at my kids.
yeah, while we're eating.
Not that happens every day. It just
Yeah.
makes the news.
I know.
But I do think that there's like some unrest.
For sure. For sure.
sure.
And it's, I just feel like where we are in the world, we're never going back. We're never going backwards. So we're never going to go back to a place of like calm and peace. Like I feel like we're just always edging towards like the next conflict. And I don't really want to be there with, like the odds are it's like, okay, if I'm going to put my vacation dollars in going to Hawaii, to Israel, or to like Ireland, like where would I rather go? Like, sorry, Israel's last.
Yeah, I don't want to say last, but it's down the list. I'm interested. Maybe when I'm older.
I'm extremely interested. It's just I think when it comes time to like put my money where my mouth is, I'd be like, nah. I think I'm gonna go Sandals in Jamaica.
Yeah. My mom went. She loved it, but like,
Yeah, I have
like she was
I have a
going to
bunch
take
of
my
friends
sister
that
and
have
I.
gone. Yeah. In the Salvation Army, that's like a big thing. I think.
Yeah.
I think if you're a pastor in the Salvation Army, they call them officers. I think if you're an officer as part of your career, at some point you go over to the Holy Land, and you do that as just as part of your career, like I said. Because I know lots and lots and lots of people that have gone.
Yeah.
And like
sounds...
I feel like about every 5 years at our church, like there's a sign up to go.
Really?
Yeah, like you could go over like as a group, like, 10, 20 people will go over. They'll all wear like, green shirts.
That sounds like
awful.
When I hear about that,
Yeah.
like going on a vacation with people from my church. Not that I've been going to church lately, but like I don't even want to go to church with those people. I definitely don't want to go on a vacation with them.
See, I love the people from my church.
Look-
I would hang out for a day. Well, I take that back. My church overall, I would hang out with them for about a day. Specific people, I could go on a trip with. There's my friends. I could go on a trip with them. But if I was going on a church trip, not a friend trip,
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, I'll pass.
The people from my church would just be like, if we went to London, they'd be like, the food is too spicy. So I can't imagine going to Israel with them. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's 6 hours ahead. How do I deal with this?
Is there going to
It's
be
like,
this much dust on the
fuck off.
entire trip?
Yeah, it's done. Oh man.
Are people going to speak Hebrew the whole trip, or are we going to hear some English? Will
I
there be
can't.
subtitles?
I can't, man. I can't even go to church right now. It's that. Like, I can't go to church with them. I'm definitely not going on a trip with them.
Man,
I mean, God love them. God love them. I just don't. It's not very. It's not healing for me. It's not restful.
what do you got going on with your eye? You've been itching your eye for a solid 3 minutes.
Dude, did I tell you I have eczema?
Yes.
I don't know if it's stress or what. Yeah, my eyes itch.
Oh, you have eczema in your eyes? How does that work?
Yeah, man, inside my ears. So I kept thinking I had freaking. Also, I've gotten ear infections like 3 times this winter. But it's from wearing headphones all the time.
I was going to say, it's probably from wearing headphones. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, I have these they're for doing construction. It blocks out all the sound, but they have Bluetooth and they have speakers in them, and they're not bad sounding. So I'll be like sawing stuff, and then I'll just leave them on because I'm listening to a podcast or something. But they don't let air out, so I'm just like sweating, and then I keep getting ear infections because it's just sweat in there. But I have eczema in my ears and around my eyes. And I think it's from stress.
What are you stressed about? What in your life is stressful?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a kitchen sink. Did we talk about this? My kitchen
You were
sink
putting it
works.
in.
It's like the
You were getting up
first time
early
in
to put it
3
in.
months. Yes. I have like a kitchen sink and counters. Like we had Era's birthday, and it was, I almost cried because I was just like, I stayed up till like 2 a.m. to clean like all the adhesive off the tiles and to make it look nice for people to come over. And then sweet Kara came over and helped me clean the next day. But like, then we had our birthday party, and it was like all put together, and it was like I had a house again, and I was like functioning as a human. I would just be like, yes, let me take your dish and I'll put it in the dishwasher. And I rinsed it off. And I was just like,
Yeah, that's nice.
3 months of like dumping food in the toilet and scraping it off in the one sink that had hot water, that I brushed my teeth in. It's been so nice.
Wow.
So today I was doing backsplash. And I had to redo some tiles because we've been walking on them before I put the grout on, and they got a bit wonky. So today I redid the tiles and doing backsplash, but it's all like just icing right now to make it look nice.
Wow.
And everything's almost done, and I feel like so much stress is lifted off.
Wow. That's nice. That's real nice.
So a recommendation I can make to people is never do this, or do it once, but don't do it 3 times like I have, where you are like redoing a kitchen in the house you live in. Don't do it.
Yeah, or pay somebody to do it and take a week or 2 to do it.
Yeah, or go on vacation while they're doing it.
You're
Come
driving
back.
me nuts itching your eyes.
Sorry, man. I feel great.
Every time you itch your eyes, you got to put 50 cents in the jar.
Okay.
Oh.
I just got these glasses. Did you see them?
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
They're fake. So here's the deal. They have bifocals on the bottom, but this up here is nothing because I have my contacts in. But I have to wear these. They're safety glasses.
Uh-huh.
I got to wear them at work because kids spit on me all the time. So I wear them, and then I can look at the computer if I go up like this.
Well, earlier when you were trying to figure out if the mic was coming through, you were doing that. You had your nose lifted to the sky, looking down.
Yeah. Yep.
Now,
I'm that guy.
you tell me here that the Red Hot Chili Peppers are on tour with Post Malone.
Oh my gosh.
What do you
I
think
saw
about that?
I don't know them as people, but I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers so much. I hate that people like them and they keep getting played on the radio. And people keep being like, dude, check out this song. And it's like, I don't ever wanna go. And they got this like new songs. I'm like, who cares? Their old songs sucked. It's like, it's like dude, it's like if you listen to jazz fusion, like if you listen to John Coltrane and you're like, no, 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 hey, check out Spiral Gyra. They're real good. It's like, and there's like a white guy playing guitar. You'll love it. Check this out, man. Yeah, that's Spiral Gyra. It's way better than Coltrane. That's what I feel like they are. It's just like, oh, stop it.
See,
Like, white people need to stop it. When you hear that, you're just like, white people, stop it. That's what I say to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wow. Well, I would agree with you. From the 90s until about 6 months ago, I hated the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Couldn't stand
Until
them.
6 months ago?
And
Did
then
it change?
Yeah. And then 6 months
Joe.
ago, like a Red Hot Chili Peppers song came on, and I was like, this isn't too bad. And now I'm like, I'm just kind of indifferent. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. But I'm just kind of like, And like that song that you were just singing, I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the
See, where you
place
just-
I love. And I'm like, this isn't too bad. It kind of takes me back to my teenage years, and I kind of liked
Joe,
it.
you just sang it better than Anthony Kiedis. The way you just sang that.
Thank you.
Just off the cuff.
But then
You're a
also
better
Post
singer.
Malone. Like, Post Malone is good.
No. Nope. You sent me a song to listen to. You're like, check this out. He covers this. And I'm like, no, it wasn't good. And look at him. No. Nobody that makes that is like dumb enough to get that shit tattooed on his face can make good music. Nobody.
I think Post
He's
Malone
not
makes
good.
phenomenal music.
Not at all.
Yeah,
No.
I think he does.
No, like you just look at him and you're like, impossible. And then you listen to it and you're like, confirmed.
Well,
it is not good.
Here's the thing with me is you look at him and you're like, this guy's bad news. And then you read like interviews with him, or you see interviews and stuff like that, and you're like, wow, this guy seems like a really nice guy. Like, he's not at all like what he looks like. And then I hear his music and I'm like, this is really good. And I mean, he respects the history of music. And I mean, he goes to the roots of everything. Whereas like all these other guys, like that get face tattoos and do one,
All the other ones?
yeah, like,
But not him. He's bucking the curve.
yeah, he is the one that I would support, that I know of, that I would
great.
support. I think he's phenomenal. I think he's so talented. And the thing is, like,
send me some more songs of
well,
his that you think
here's
are good. 'Cause
here's the
I'm
other
gonna
thing.
say,
Here's the other thing. Like, he gets invited to do so many like different things. They did like not a round table, but where like where like a bunch of musicians like get together, and it's always like him with these like phenomenal musicians, phenomenal like producers and stuff. And so I don't think a guy can BS his way through that. I think they all kind of like Jack White. Like, if you got it, you got it. And when you have other artists coming to you, like, hey, can you help me with this? Can you do this with me? There's got to be something there. And so you see him on like the Hot Ones, interview show, and he just
you
seems.
sure it's not just old people who are like, man, I got to get in with the kids. Pick this guy that looks like a clown.
I don't think you're far off. I mean, I think that plays into it, but I think he's definitely talented at what he does. And because like there's another kid that they throw out there. There's a little guy named like Lil Xan or Little Xan, and you can look him up, Lilxan. And this is a kid, same thing, came out. He was a mumble rapper. Came out, face tattoos all over. He's about 16 years old, mumble rapper, put out like a song, got real big. He got real popular and then just fell off. Like he's crap. Like, people aren't going to him, like trying to get him on their albums or to get him to produce or, do anything like that. That's where I think Post Malone is like the exception. But I think everyone else tries to do him, and then they just look like 16-year-olds with face tattoos that have no talent.
That got their face drawn on
Yeah.
when they pass out at the party.
Yeah. But Post Malone is he's definitely legit.
Send me some more songs, and I'll reevaluate and get back to you next week.
Okay. All right.
I will have to look at it through my bifocals. So.
Now, what's your deal with Cats?
What? The musical? Love it. Mr. Mistopheles? No.
I don't even know what that
Because-
is. Mephistopheles?
Cats, are they even real? That's what I put.
Yeah.
Guys, this is what I put on the notes. Sometimes I go in and I edit the notes just to see if Joe is paying attention to me.
Oh, I'm always paying
And this is what I said. Cats, are they even real? Question mark.
Cats.
That's
hyphen.
a question mark.
Are they even real? Question mark.
Are they even real? Let me tell you about the cats that live in my house.
You still have cats
Okay.
in your house?
Yeah, I got 3 cats. They live out in the shed I made for them. I made a shed. Remember?
Yeah, it cost you about
almost
12
took
grand.
my life. 12 grand. It almost took my life. Right there.
Yeah.
Out behind me. It's got heat right now. They don't care. They come up on my deck here and they meow because they're like, give me something. Okay, that's fine because sometimes I do give them food. One of them is smart. He will not go around humans, but the other 2 are dumb as hell.
And
Joe,
these
if I can use the
were your
vernacular.
dad's cats, correct?
Yeah. And so the one is really loud. His name's Peanut, her name, and we call her Peony. And she goes, "Ah!" She's like yells at you. Give me the food right now. And then sometimes I give her a thing of, I have like cans of this 9 Lives food, which is better than the livestock food that I've been giving them that they're mad about. She yells at me. But then this other one, Corky, so dumb. I'm up there sawing tile, and he gets mad because it's loud, and water is spraying on him, but it won't go down in the house I made. So dumb. And it makes me so mad. I yell at him. I'll pick him up, even though I'm allergic to him, and I'll probably die. I take him down. I put him in his house. And then 5 minutes later, he comes back, and he's back on the porch getting wet and tile junk flying on him. It's terrible. It's a tragedy, Joe.
Yeah. I was never a cat guy. Didn't like cats. Go out to Heidi's house, and I think I've told you on the show before. Her brother used to live with her, and when her brother lived with her, he got a cat. And then when he moved out, he said, as soon as my place, I get it like established and everything is like all set, I'll bring, his cat's name is John Wayne. He goes, I'll bring John Wayne over. And that was 7 years ago. The dude has a family. He has his own house. He's married, has kids, has 2 dogs. And the cat is still at Heidi's.
Oh my gosh.
And so, like I said, the cat's name is
He's not getting John Wayne.
No. And so John Wayne is like 13 years old, and Heidi felt like he was on his way out. Like, she didn't interact with him. She gave him food and water and did his kitty litter, but she didn't pet him. He wouldn't like come around her and like do anything. Like, they lived in separate parts of the house. Well, I start dating Heidi, and I hate cats. And what do cats do when you hate them? They come up to you.
They love you.
And
they know.
he would come up to me, and I like animals, so of course, like, I'm like, oh, I hate cats. But then you kind of find yourself like petting their head or something. Well, now this cat Heidi thought he was on his way out, was on his 9th life. Now all of a sudden, this
Joe.
cat is like rejuvenated to live life. Wants me to
Because he
pet him all the
loves you,
time.
Joe.
The girls are out there yesterday. He's like going around and purring and snuggling up with all of them.
Did it, Joe?
So it's like he's got a new lease on life. But I can't stand cats. But like, I walk in the room and he's like doing the splits, like licking his butthole.
That's what cats do.
Yeah, and like,
He puts his feet way up.
yeah, like flying V. And then he's just in there, and you're like, dude, that's nasty. And then like, then he goes,
If you could do it, though, you might.
I don't know. Not that.
Joe.
Not that.
Come on.
But yeah, so like that's nasty. And then I hate when they lick you, like their tongue. I hate that rough tongue. Oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. So he comes up
now
and
you're his best friend.
he like
Joe.
licks the back of my hand to like get me to pet him. Oh my gosh, I can't stand when he licks. But I call him Chow Mein. So his name's John Wayne. I call him Chow Mein.
And you're his best friend
Yeah.
now.
So as soon as I walk in, I'll go, Chow, where are you? And he comes booking down the stairs.
He goes by Chow.
Yeah, I'll be like, Chow, where are you?
And loves you.
Yeah, and Heidi all week will like when I'm not there, like she'll come home from work and she like I'll go out and I'll see her on like a Thursday, and then she'll as soon as I get there, like she'll be like, oh, I haven't seen John Wayne since you left. You know, like a week ago. It's been a week since I've seen John Wayne.
He just disappears.
Yeah, just could care less about Heidi, but me or now the girls apparently too will go out there and
Joe.
he just wants that loving.
Joe,
Yeah.
you have a way.
You got
have a way about
you. I don't know what it is, but I have to say what you believe. Anyway. Guess what I have tomorrow?
Tuesday.
Yep, band practice.
Oh,
Insiders band
Tuesday?
practice.
yeah, band practice.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. So
your band practices.
yep, kind of. Well, we practiced 3 weeks ago, and I haven't done anything since. So my throat's going to be all rusty and nasty again for the first few probably times through a few songs. But yeah,
Did you take any advice I gave you?
None.
At all?
nope.
Good.
Yeah, no.
job.
Why would I? You know what I mean?
Scales. You can do scales. Scales help.
Over my eyes.
No, man. You do.
What are you talking
do
about? The
scales.
What is
You
it?
do scales.
What do you mean? Like step
You're
on one,
like-
get my weight?
You're like, and it's like wooey, and you're like, wooey, 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 and you
No,
listen
I
to the
go,
lady.
I go, yeet,
Wheel.
yeet, skirt, skirt, yeet, skirt, yeet, what, skirt.
Does that-
That's how I warm up.
Does it help?
Yeah, yeah, not
Okay.
really, not really though.
I feel like you should try it. I would send you my thing, but it's made for a lady, which is how I knew it was right for me.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like a lady doing warm ups, and she's like, yeah, and then it gets like, ah! It's real high, and then it hurts. It hurts me, but then after I do it, I can sing better on the stage.
yeah, yeah. I'm not against it. I'm just against it. You
Against
know what I
it.
mean?
You're not against it. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as I get closer to actual shows, I will probably do it. But who knows?
Well, it does help with your range.
I've never had range. That's the thing. Like, we're talking about the insiders here, dude.
I know. You're so smart to have not been in a band where you were in a band. I'm trying to think how to say this. You're smart. I'm not. Like, I just am insecure, and then I was like, I should sing higher. I should try to sing super high on this song. And now I'm just like, why did I do that?
Well,
I can't do that anymore.
I mean, there's stuff that, like, trying to sing now that I can't do. You know, like younger Joe could hit some stuff, and I can't do it. I gotta bail on him. I gotta bail on the notes.
Singing some scales, just getting that like kind of working out your throat muscles that way helps.
What
And then
about
the other thing
singing
told
some
you about.
scales, setting the sails, sailing away for the island of fun? I just made that
I
up.
don't think that helps.
I made it up.
I don't think it helps, Joe.
I know some people were just thinking, like, what Broadway musical is that from?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Maybe.
Have you seen Chitty Chitty Bang
Like the
Bang
old
lately?
Disney movie?
It's not Disney. It is like it's like the anti-Disney. It's like MGM saw Mary Poppins and they're like, we got to get in on this. And then they hired Dick Van Dyke to try and recreate Mary Poppins. It's like a dystopia nightmare.
Isn't it where like they have like a funny car?
Yeah, it's funny. It's possessed by the devil. You should watch it, man. It's
does
like
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang involve flubber?
no.
Oh.
What it I think happened, they were making it in chronological order. Like they didn't decide to film it like a normal movie where they're just like, yeah, okay, we got a script. We'll film these two parts together, and then this two, and then this, and then you're gonna go here, and then we'll be done. And in editing, it'll come together and make a cohesive story. They didn't do that. They were just like, we got Dick Van Dyke. We got to make Mary Poppins 2. And they started making it. And it's like they had a guy writing it. And then like he'd be like, okay, here's my script. And they'd be like, we'll try it. And they'd get like 5 minutes into it. And then they'd execute that guy. And then they'd make more of it with a new guy.
So like the
And
Star
it's-
Wars movies.
Yeah, kind of is. So watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is like watching the new Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool to watch.
Is it a Disney movie though?
No, it's MGM.
I thought Chitty Chitty Bang Bang used to be on like the Disney Channel when I was growing up.
It might have been, but it is made by Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
I always liked the Flubber movies.
Yeah,
Not
I
the
think that
remake.
was
Not the remake
Walter
with
Disney Corporation.
with Robin Williams. Like the original.
Was it with Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, with Jerry Lee Lewis. Jerry Lewis, not Jerry Lee Lewis.
I don't think Jerry Lewis was in Flubber. I think you're thinking of
not.
Nutty
He's
Professor.
The absent-minded professor, the nutty professor. Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, because
Oh, is it Dick Van Dyke in the Flubber movie?
I don't think so. It's that guy that kind of looks like Dick Van Dyke. Look it up.
Remember
Look it up.
how everybody was real excited about Betty White and like how she's America's greatest treasure?
You think it's Dick Van
need to-
Dyke?
Yeah, man.
I think
that
it is
guy
too.
is not getting enough props.
Have you
he
seen?
Is like,
Do you have the Disney
holy
Channel
cow.
or
Yeah.
Disney Plus?
Disney Plus. I
Watch
have
with
it.
your kids Lieutenant Robinson Crusoe.
Okay.
That's Dick Van Dyke, and
Okay.
he's a Navy pilot who crashes, and he's on an island like Robinson Crusoe. And he has
And he does physical comedy.
Yep. And it's a good movie.
He's the
I remember
best.
watching it as a kid, and my kids like it. It's a good movie.
He is like the best at the physical, like I'm a really tall, awkward guy
Yeah.
comedy.
And him
So good.
And him imitating like being drunk is hysterical.
Okay.
And in the
Okay.
movie he does that. He gets drunk on something and it is funny.
I am into it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
gonna watch it.
called Lieutenant Robinson Crusoe.
Caruso.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's about 9:30. Should we bring this sucker to an end?
Did we ever? Is this how it works?
I don't know.
Just fade off?
I don't know. Do we have more stuff to talk? Oh, have you been following the saga of this Chinese balloon?
Oh. Did you just realize we had 12 more minutes?
Maybe.
Is that what happened?
I think.
Yeah, man. I've been following the saga of this Chinese balloon.
So did this thing float across the country, or did they shoot it down?
Yeah. They waited till it got past South Carolina, and then they shot it down with a missile.
Like just a blowgun wouldn't have worked?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, try shooting the balloon part out, and then you have stuff to salvage. But I think they shot it with a missile, with a plane.
Yeah. I saw the plane going at it and then fire the rocket, and I'm like, you just shot like a $3 million ordnance at a balloon. I think a
Yeah.
bullet would have worked just fine.
But I think they were also like, America, fuck yeah.
I think if they would have like had someone like jump with a parachute, land on the balloon, and just take a pin and go boop, and then pull the parachute.
Yeah. But I don't know if they were just like, let's make a big deal out of this. Let's shoot it down with a plane. Let's wait till it's out of, it's not going to land on somebody.
I find it weird that it traveled all across the United States and we didn't hear about it until like the last 12 hours.
No. They were talking about it when it was in California.
They were?
They were like, there's a Chinese balloon and it was a big deal. And the Chinese were like, it's some weather monitoring thing that went off, course.
Yeah, I don't know about
How
that.
do you steer a balloon? I feel like this is just smoke and mirrors to distract us from other things.
Oh, for
like
sure.
the Chinese and the US are like, hey, let's build this up. Let's try and make everybody think there's some crazy conflict between us, and then we'll make it some backhanded deal, and then we'll be friends again.
Oh, I cannot
Because what a
stand.
bunch of drama.
I cannot stand politics. And here's what's crazy. I don't watch the news. I don't listen to the news. I listen to podcasts and all that stuff. I don't listen to any of that. And so when I get out of work on Friday, I live in my neighborhood. I drive around. I talk to people. I see people at the grocery stores and see how people interact with each other. And like, I feel like life is pretty good. And then I go back to work on Monday and I turn my computer on. And when I get a break and I click on like Fox News or CNN or BBC, there's like CNN, everything on there is just to scare you into hating the right. And everything on Fox is just on there and worded in a way to make you hate the left and make you think, like, I can see by reading those websites, like, why people just get so terrified that they go out and they do stupid things in public, and hurt people because
Yes.
they just get so scared. Like, if every day all you did was read Fox News, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's probably the one that I click on the most. But I click on it the most, but I also see through the garbage, right? So I know that they go overboard, just like CNN. Like if Trump sneezed, CNN was going overboard on, oh my gosh, Trump sneezed and he was doing this because he was insulting this society of blah, 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 blah. And so they would go crazy. And I see that on Fox, they do the same thing. And if that's all you ever do is watch CNN and Fox, you are probably so unhealthy, the thoughts and stuff that you have going on inside your brain, that it's so nice, like the weekends when I don't look at that stuff, when I don't read the news, and you're just out living life.
And how do you
so nice.
know what's going on? Like, how do you participate in a democracy without knowing it? The issue is that, like, one, you should be informed. You should know what's up, just in case, or because you vote. But like,
I don't think the voting has anything to do with the stories that CNN and Fox put on their sites. Like, I think when you're
what that is like fear. Like they sell advertising because people tune in based on fear.
Yeah.
So they're like,
Right.
hey, let's titillate people with, like, this next thing is something to be afraid of, and people keep tuning in because they're just like, shit, I gotta know.
Yeah.
That's the news nowadays, and that's a super horrific bummer.
Yeah,
Not
it's
just
all
that.
opinions. It's not journalism.
All right.
Yeah, it
Well-
drives me crazy. But as far as like being informed, I don't watch like Fox or CNN to get informed. Like, for me, my information comes from being in your neighborhood, like you're in your neighborhood and you're like, okay, this needs to make around me better. What would be best for my community? Because like what's best for Detroit area might not be what's best for El Paso, and so you know what's going on in your own community and what needs to be done better, and so you vote based on that. And then when it comes to like the president and stuff like that, you vote on whoever stands closest to those issues that are closest to you and that are going to help you in your area.
Yeah, in my area, people are like, well, I'm afraid of everything from outside, and I love my cousin, and I'm a bad driver.
Yeah.
That's what they think about. That's what they're voting for. Like, how can I get more stoplights put in that only let one direction go at a time, so I have more time with my cousin?
Yeah.
Does that mean?
No,
it's true though.
Not at all. It's not mean at all.
It's true. Go ahead and write in, people.
And
the
Patreons, the people that
patronizers, you can be like, the South is not like that. It is here.
The people that do get upset by it, it's because it's them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Gene? Mean Gene Okerlund?
You know what I mean?
All right, let's bring this to an end. Let's bring this to an end so we can get to bed.
Why would you want to go to bed? You can stay up and tile your kitchen.
Well, it's not really go to bed. It's I gotta poop.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah. So, patronizers, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your dollars with us. And, reach out to us, man.
Your hard-earned Samoans.
Yeah, Samoans. Your hard-earned Samoans. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thanks a lot, guys. And we'll be getting some more content out to you quick. And hopefully we'll have some interviews lined up soon. And
by quick, we mean in a month.
Yep. So that's that. Yeah. So when you're listening to this about us talking about the Chinese balloon, you're going to be like, wait, that was 3 months ago. So, all right, you guys.
That's fine,
well,
Joe.
We'll see you later. Bye.
All right. Piece of pizza.